YouTube is going to be powerful in the years to come. It's not going anywhere. It's not going down. It is only going to go up. Financially, YouTube is a blessing. When I got my first $500 check from YouTube, I was like, are you serious? You grow, you become more popular, your money grows, and you make more.
As you can see, I did the big chop, I did the big chop, I did the big chop, the big chop, I did the big chop, you can do it too,
I did a 14-day fast, no food, and I'm going to tell you how that went.
I knew that I'd be here, so if you ask me how I feel, I'ma just tell you it's everything that I expected.
Today is going to be an awesome video to encourage and motivate any of you who are considering starting your YouTube. YouTube is not going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, it might become greater than Netflix. I have been on YouTube since 2008. That's another channel that I don't post on anymore. As you saw in that video where I posted my big chop video, and my camera was a flip phone. I don't even want to talk about where I was at when I made that video. YouTube was, when it came out, everybody was just like, oh my gosh, like I can record myself talking to a camera, looking at a camera, and post it for the world to see. And it was just exciting. And I wish that I had been more structured. I wish that I had thought more logically about it before just recording and posting, because so many people have made amazing careers off of YouTube simply because their editing was a little more fire. They had makeup on when they did a video. They had a strategy. They were intentional. And me, I was just posting, you know? And I wish I would have been more, why am I doing this? So speaking of why am I doing this, I was just so excited to finally be able to share myself with the world, because I am someone, I know I'm brilliant. I know I'm amazing. Like I know you know that you are brilliant. I know you know that you're amazing and you have something to share with the world. And you just have so much life on the inside of you. Like, you know that you've been wanting to start a YouTube, and you've been wanting to put yourself out there. Like, you probably just came from sitting in your car, working that job, delivering the food, whatever you do for a living, and you're just like, I wish there was some type of way I can just get my YouTube to just take off. And you're probably just like, I really want to get my YouTube going. I really want this YouTube thing to pop off. I really want to grow. I really want followers. I really want my life to be different. And I really want my YouTube to just be something that inspires people, something that I can look back on and be proud of. And I want you to know that you have the right mindset. YouTube is going to be powerful in the years to come. It's not going anywhere. It's not going down. It is only going to go up. And I want you to know that putting your time, putting your efforts, and putting your energy and your investments into YouTube is going to be so worth it. And if you have a story to tell, I am encouraging you right now to tell it. Turn the camera on, your phone, whatever camera you got, it don't matter the quality. Just put it out there and share your story. When I first started, I did a talking video, you know, and if I look back and I try to understand what my direction should have been on YouTube, it should have been me talking to the camera and encouraging people, because that video got over 6,000 views.
You know, I really am surprised by a lot of things. Surprised what people really like about a certain person. Surprised what people don't like about a certain person. My point is, the things that you don't like about yourself, other people find them very attractive, interesting, fun. They even admire it. Like you're admiring my hair right now. But If you don't like your personality because it's not like the popular chick, or you don't like the way you look because it's not like Beyonce, your attributes are what makes you unique. Your personality may be meek, but it's the uniqueness about you. And somebody's gonna like it. Somebody is gonna find it attractive.
And I didn't do that anymore. I just started talking about hair, and I started doing other things when I should have focused on what got me traction. And it was talking to the camera and encouraging people. And I did it again so many years later. I turned the camera on and I was just like, let me tell my story about the time I dated a guy who later passed away from having HIV.
I'm going to tell you a story that God has been on my mind about telling, because I told him when it happened that I was going to tell the story. And every day, and he's like, are you going to tell the story? Like, in my mind, I hear God, are you going to tell the story? And then I hear, tell it when the time is right.
And the story was just phenomenal. Like, it was, when I say phenomenal, not in a good way, it was just, are you serious? Like, this happened? I have to tell somebody. I have to turn the camera on, and I have to share my story. And that is what I did. I turned the camera on so many years later after doing that talking video, and so many failed things. I tried to do hair. I tried to do so many things that just didn't pop off. But when I turned the camera on so many years later, and I talked about this story, and I posted it, 8 months later, it took off, almost 2 million views, and then hundreds of thousands of people shared it on Facebook, and it went crazy, and the story was all over the world. And it was a story about how you should have safe intimacy. You shouldn't be out there just doing it with everybody, unprotected. Because what happened to me, you know, thank God I was negative. But what happened to me could happen to anybody. And it was just a story of encouragement to watch out. Don't be out here just having fun without protection. And I feel like the world needed that at the time. And I shared it. And I was at like 1,000 followers. And then in just a few short weeks, I went up to 26,000 followers. Like a lot of followers. I don't know how many followers I have now, but it grew from just sharing my story. So whatever you are doing, whatever you feel like you are doing, and you know there's more, like I need to do more, and it starts with YouTube. You're right. You're absolutely right. YouTube is a blessing. And financially, YouTube is a blessing. When I got my first $500 check from YouTube, I was like, are you serious? All I did was share my story, and I'm getting $500 a month. It's just amazing how you can, YouTube, when you think about it, it's so close to TV production. It's your own channel where you can be yourself and you can put out your content and you can get paid for it. I encourage you to take the time out, be intentional, show up in the best way you can. And if you can't show up in the best way you can, show up with what you got. Show up with what you got and just share your story and give it time, because every post isn't going to go viral. But your story is powerful. Your story is needed. You are needed. You are powerful. And when you put it out there, YouTube, what's so amazing about YouTube, they actually will share your content with the world. I'm seeing people that I've never ever heard of with only 20 followers showing up in my timeline, or 200 views showing up in my timeline. That is what's so fascinating about YouTube, is because they have the funds. They're backed by marketers and advertising to push your stuff out. They're backed by that because advertisers need humans that they could use to promote their product. And they use YouTube for that. And then if you put your content out there, you'll get an advertiser to advertise on your video as long as it meets the requirements or meets the standards of YouTube. And it's not like, I thought it was hard. Like, I'm making like, I saw my finances jump up every time I post a video, or every day I'm seeing it go up. And the great thing about YouTube is you only get better. There's no cap on your income. You grow, you become more popular, your money grows and you make more. There's no cap. There are people making $80,000 a month with YouTube, millions a month with YouTube. The more you grow, the more popular become, the more people see you as a value to them, your money goes up. Advertisers want to advertise on your content, on your video. So that's the great thing about YouTube. It has literally changed my life, because not only financially can it change your life, but you can reach so many people. Their algorithm is not as discouraging as the other platforms, and it's only up from here. So the more you wait, the longer you sit there and ponder that you need this, you need that, you're pushing yourself back. Start today, start now, post your first video, and just share what's on your heart, share what's on your mind, share your gift, share your talent. And there are so many people who are needing what you know. So do it, start now. I am encouraging you. You are needed, you are worthy, and you are going to be beyond what you could ever imagine when you start. So I'm excited, Team Energizers. You see, all my videos that I've ever posted are still on this page. So if you want to go check them out where I started, I'm so happy I started. I'm so happy I didn't waste another minute or another day, and I started. So that's all I want to say. I hope that you have an amazing 2024, or whatever year you're watching this, because whatever year you're watching this, just know it is your year and it is your time, and don't you dare waste any of it, okay? I'll see y'all in another video. I love you. Bye, guys.